Hello everyone, this is Gemini Jets 1975 coming at you with a liveries and aircraft on Alaska Airlines video today. I'm going to get started with a shout out. GJ Plays, please go check out his channel. He's got some awesome aviation content. He's got some model reviews. He also does vlogs of various sorts, and I believe there are some gaming videos on there as well. But for aviation lovers, please go check out GJ Plays, and definitely shout out to you. Also, guys, the last 4 trivia questions on my last 4 model reviews, I believe only one of them was answered, so in my next video I will be doing that trivia question shout out, and then of course there will be a trivia question at the end of this video. Alright guys, Alaska Airlines has had quite a few liveries, as some of you may know. I only have a couple of them, so this isn't going to be an incredibly long, drawn-out video or anything like that. So, in the mostly 1980s, they had this livery, okay? This is probably, I love the new livery, but next to it, this is probably my favorite. So you have the blue and emerald green cheat lines, L1 boarding door, the Alaska Airlines title, and then right here is the state flag of Alaska. Okay, then you come down here, you got your 2 727 overwing exits, your exit slides, your registration, and then of course Chester on the tail. So this one does look a lot like the new one. In fact, there are similarities. It's not exact, but there are definitely color similarities. Okay, so let's go back to the 727. Alright, Alaska Airlines in the 80s had kind of a mixed 727 MD-80 fleet. So I also have the MD-80, which is in the same exact livery. I really like that airplane. There was a really horrible Alaska Airlines crash off the coast of California, I think in the early 1990s. Something about a rudder. But, alright. So we have the MD-83 and the 727. Okay. There were some variations of this livery, but I won't get into those because I don't have the models. Right here we have, this was the, wasn't the exact last livery before the current one, but I'll explain something about it in a little bit. Okay, so right here you have, let's see, it should say proudly all Boeing. I know, thank you Citrus Aviation for letting me know that that's what it says right here on the nose of the current livery. But anyway, so you have it does say proudly all Boeing. The L1 boarding door, you have the emerald green and bluish, dark blue cheat line, the Alaska script, kind of a little bit of a, what would you call it? Here, just a second. Oops. This is the model that my cat broke. So, let's see here. Okay, so you have your overwing exit, that's where the horizontal stabilizer is supposed to be, and then the tail. Now, just kind of an FYI, kind of a neat AvGeek trivia here. Okay, so this one right here, this is the normal livery, and then you have the one with the Hawaiian lei. Well, it's basically the same livery, but the Hawaiian lei denoted an aircraft that was ETOPS capable. So you would never, basically, you were never supposed to see a Hawaiian Airlines aircraft in Hawaii without the lei, because the lei just meant that the airplane could, was ETOPS capable. So now with the new livery, that distinction will no longer be there, so you won't be able to tell what aircraft could fly over water. But that is basically, that was kind of interesting when I found out about that, because I was always wondering what it meant. But and then this was also one of the first Gemini jets, or the first Gemini jets model with split scimitar winglets. So now that Alaska Airlines is all Boeing instead of a mix of McDonnell Douglas, they're basically an all 737 airline. I'm not exactly sure what this signifies right here, right there next to the boarding door. Anyway, okay. Then we have one. I do have one of the special liveries. There is a story about this aircraft also. I told in the model review. This is the Wild Sea Alaska Seafood livery / Salmon 30 Salmon, but supposedly this plane actually hit a fish in the air, or a Alaska 737 hit some fish in the air. So, but anyway, you have the L1 boarding door where the big salmon starts, and then you have Alaska in the regular titles, Wild Alaska Seafood, and then the rest of the fish continues down to the tail. Of course, the tail of the fish on the tail of the plane. I have seen this airplane, and it's absolutely fantastic looking airplane. So if you ever get the chance to spot it, I recommend it. It's an incredibly beautiful plane. So very proud to own this model. So, and then finally we have the new livery. I just did a model review of this, but of course it says proudly all Boeing on the front, Alaska Airlines, and this Alaska right here is a lot more smooth than this Alaska. So you got the smooth out Alaska, and then the blue and green colors on the engine cowlings, and then come back here and you got the same colors, sweeping up onto the tail Chester's face. So you go from blue and green to mostly black. There was also apparently an interim livery introduced just before the new one where Chester was painted blue. So, and there's no model of that in existence that I know of. So, unfortunately, so you go to this black livery, and then the lei for the ETOPS capable. You got special liveries, many of which they have many special liveries, and then of course the new livery. So anyways guys, very interesting livery history here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I will have trivia question shout out. Oh, the trivia question for this one is actually Alaska Airlines related. What Russian cities did Alaska Airlines once fly to? Again, what Russian cities did Alaska Airlines once fly to? It should have been in the very early 1990s, right after the fall of the Soviet Union, or right before. But anyway, they did fly to, it's either 3 or 4 cities. So please put that your answer in the comments below. As always, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.